All right, welcome to this AFC South Show 243. We are previewing the wild card weekend when we got two teams representing the guys up top, Isaiah, Chris, the Texans. What happened?
No, it was just
I dropped my twisty tie.
Trying to hide his shit. It's... Come on, dude.
I dropped my twisty tie.
All right, we got two
what?
teams representing
We'll
the
get there.
Texans and that Real Texas Team podcast. Is Chris filling in for Curtis? Curtis has his wedding reception today. How we feeling, Chris?
Oh man, I'm feeling great, man. First of all, congratulations to Curtis. Appreciate you guys letting me fill in for him.
Love having you, man.
And I'm almost as tall as him, so we'll go with that.
Not nearly as big, but tall for sure.
Yeah.
That's a big,
That's
big guy.
that's lineman action all day.
Yeah. Representing the other team that's in the playoffs is Isaiah from Third and Teal. How we feeling this weekend, Isaiah? Feeling good?
Pretty good. I mean, I'm feeling good. We're in the playoffs, somewhere I did not think we would be at the beginning of the year, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, yeah. Representing Unstable and working with Justin, also known as Kingmaker Sports, our fantasy guy. So go check him out at Kingmaker. Is Jeff. Jeff, how we doing? Feeling a little bit better now that the season's a week out? Go let your emotions settle down.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's like it's culture out, but I'm supporting Indiana sports, so go Hoosiers.
Go Hoosiers. There we go.
That's the only thing I got left right now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I know they've been running through people, but that defense for Miami is really good. So that's going to be a good game, I think. Let's see. We always got Robert in here. Eric's in here. What's up, Eric?
Indiana's defense is pretty good, also.
Yeah. Before we jump into the games, I'll just go ahead and cover off the two teams that don't really have anything to play for this weekend. Anything going on in Colts world right now?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Surprisingly, y'all don't. I thought maybe with the head coaching search that y'all would fire, but y'all didn't. I guess really the only thing that could change for y'all is what if Anarumo ends up getting a job.
Yeah, somehow he's a top candidate as a head coach.
Are we the only?
I guess.
So it's more than just us that have requested to interview.
You can have him. I don't. I'm neutral on it.
Okay, I'll get into the Titans thing because there is a lot on the Titans, at least for their head coaching search. They are definitely shooting at a wide net. Looks like as much as maybe double the interviews of anybody else right now. These are the ones that have been. I'm not going to break down every name because everybody has their favorites and stuff. So I'll just give the names and give my top five of who I would think. But these are the ones that have been either interview scheduled or requested or already interviewed. Matt Nagy, Steve Spagnuolo, Mike McCarthy, Kevin Stefanski, Jesse Minter, Chris Shula, Lou Anarumo, Jason Garrett for some reason, Jeff Halfley, Lance Joseph, Cliff Kingsbury, Raheem Morris, Robert Saleh, Arthur, and Mike McDaniel. Also mentioned, but not officially requested or anything. Yeah, everybody. John Harbaugh, Clint Kubiak, and Anthony Campanelli from our Jags.
They haven't requested yet, though.
No, that's just the name that's candidate. He hasn't been requested by anybody quite yet, I don't think.
So the reason for that, and I was going to talk on that too, is apparently it is like a known rule in the NFL that you're not supposed to request interviews until after the wild card round.
Yeah, and I think those the reports, even with Shoe and obviously Clint Kubiak, since they're not playing this weekend, and who's a dude Broncos, is that Vance, right? He's the Broncos DC. Yeah, those are a little bit different. Even with Halfley and Minter and Shula, I think it's that request is going to be coming. But they can't interview till Tuesday or Wednesday next week anyway. But I do think, we were talking. We had Jordan DeJaney on Titans Table for Two last night, and he said Campanelli is his favorite. So he loves Campanelli.
Camp is a great dude. All the players get behind him. They all love playing for him. He's similar. I think he's very similar to Liam Cohen, just defensive.
So that's what I kind of feel about Shula. To give my top 5, let's see. My notes are all over the place because I was fucking scribbling last night. I like the idea of Robert Saleh with Mike McDaniel, and then like maybe Raheem Morris as a DC. But I like Saleh, but he would have to have the right OC because he didn't have the right OC in New York. So I like the idea of Mike McDaniel. I do like.
He also didn't have the right team.
Yeah, I like Chris Shula a lot. I think he reminds me of like the defensive Sean McVay, the way he like just talks about the game and everything. I like Jeff Hafley, who Campanelli came out from underneath. Big fan of Hafley. And was that 3? John Harbaugh obviously is on that list, but he hasn't officially been interviewed. But the news did come out this weekend that he's concentrating on Cam Ward and Jackson Dart this weekend to watch tape on all of them. So maybe it becomes more of I didn't really think it was a reality, honestly, but I mean, I'm cool with it, obviously. And then I like Mike McCarthy as like a safe fallback option. Like, I don't think you end up being at least like to like right the ship kind of guy. I don't think he's obviously not the new young hot hire or anything, but I do like McCarthy as like a right the ship kind of guy. Before we jump into the games directly, any injuries? You want to take it away, Isaiah? Any injuries for y'all?
Injury report came out earlier. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I know that we became the favorites in the game after the injury report came out earlier today, so that was interesting. If I'm not mistaken, the Bills will be without Maxwell Harrison, so they are going to be down their corner 2/corner 3. I'm not seeing why is ours not? The only one that says questionable right now is Van Lanen, but I don't know. I thought we came out with an official one earlier. I'm not seeing, but I think everybody's going to be good to go though for us. I think like maybe Mercari, it might be one of the ones, but as far as I know, everybody for the most part is good to go.
Yeah, it seems like y'all are getting healthy at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Houston side, we got any injuries in that game?
So as far as I know, from what I'm looking at, it looks like because I don't think we had Ariante Ursary last week, or I don't even remember. That game was really weird, and they were but he practiced all week. It was a terrible game to watch. He practiced all week, so looks like he's going to play. It doesn't have a game status with him yet.
Yeah, y'all got like another day to really
I know we have like Jalen Reed's coming back. He had been gone, but like he practiced. He had full practices Friday and Saturday. He was limited participants on Thursday. It looks like, but other than that, it looks like everybody's playing.
Any big injuries on the Steelers side? Did you see anything about that? I can pull it up real quick.
Nothing that just. It looks like everybody practiced. The only person that did not practice is like one of their guards. He's not even
just rest. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it looks like it says not injury related IR. It says not injury related rest, but he didn't practice all week. It looks like, so he might not be playing. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but this is a guard, Isaac. I can't even say his last name. Samalo. I cannot even say his name. I have no idea who he is.
Shout out to
so not even sure if he's important. I'm pretty sure the line, I think it was at 3.5 hour away, so pretty sure it didn't change. I don't expect. I personally think they should be the favorites. I mean, as of right now.
Oh God, D-Mob, would you guys consider getting with one of the chicks from Avatar?
I think this dude's always asked.
He was in Tides Hill for 2 last night asking the same shit. They'd probably smell like shit, but you know they have your legs up and feet. Oh my God! All right,
Sahelu.
The first game is going to be our first game tomorrow on the slate. The 6-seeded Bills go to the 3-seeded Jaguars. Jaguars 1.5-point favorites, and this is at noon Central Time tomorrow. Let's take it away, Isaiah.
We were pretty confident on third and teal last night about this game.
No.
The Bills do not play well on the road in the playoffs. They are 5-0, or sorry, 0-5 under McDermott, and they haven't won an away game in the playoffs in 33 years. So could this be the year? Sure, but I don't think the Bills are really anything to be scared of. I think that our top-ranked run defense is going to match up well against Cook, and then we're going to make Josh Allen throw to the Publix baggers and try and beat us. And their defense is nothing to write home about. Jacksonville's offense is hot coming into this. We went out there, and I know it was the Titans. Sorry, Andrew, but like they did what they should have done against the Titans to end the season with where the two teams ended up, and they continued to score. Trevor's looking good. ETN's looking good. Everybody's hitting stride. We're getting healthy at the right time, like you mentioned earlier, Andrew. I mean, honestly, I think the prediction I gave on third and teal was 31-24 Jacksonville. I think there's going to be points scored in this game. I don't think you can deny Josh Allen, and I don't think their defense is good enough to deny us. But I definitely think this is going to be a higher scoring game than we've had in previous weeks for both teams in terms of that. But yeah, I see us taking this one. I don't think they're going to do anything that's going to wow us or amaze us. And James Cook, I mean, that's a good O-line. He's the number one running back in yards before contact. So we've got a pretty good D-line, though. Trayvon Walker has been doing really well setting the edge. So I think they're going to be hard-pressed to run the football like they normally do.
Okay. All right. Jeff, you got anything on this game?
I mean, like I said, I think we did touch a little bit of this on the last this AFC South show that it really just depends on what version of Josh Allen shows up. I mean, he's shown that he can take over games, and he's also shown, to make mistakes in critical moments. So it just really depends on which one shows up. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on this game. If I had to say, I feel like it's going to come down to something janky in the Bills' favor, like muff punt or something stupid that will give them a little edge. I think I said like 31-28 Buffalo. Like Isaiah said, there'll be points scored in this game.
Yeah, I need to write these down since Curtis isn't here. That's my bad.
Oh.
You said 31-24, Isaiah?
Yeah, 31-24 Jacksonville.
And you said 31-28 Buffalo? Okay.
Yeah, Eric makes a good point. We really have nothing to lose. We didn't think we'd be here at the start of the year. We thought we were in a rebuild season. So, I mean, worst case, we made the playoffs, and Liam Cohen is, on a good track for Jacksonville's head coach.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I popped into y'all show for a little bit. It was y'all were already going by the time we got off, but I popped over there and just enough time to hear y'all say, regardless of what happens this weekend, this was a successful season. I think there's nothing absolutely 100% correct on that. Chris, you got anything on this game? Got a score prediction?
Certified
so
hater.
On this game, I am. So I'm not going to hate whatsoever. Because
okay.
I believe the Jacksonville's going to win. I honestly think the Jacksonville's going to win. I will point out, I know that you guys were beating the shit out of a bad team, but you did what you were supposed to do. Beat the shit out of a bad team. So with that being said,
quit bringing us up, dog.
Not the only bad team, and especially since y'all were tough against us, but our offense is nowhere near as good as Jacksonville's. I did notice that Jacksonville's offense, for some reason, just seemed to skyrocket when Jacoby Myers got there. I don't know what he brought to the building, but it's like he went and told Trevor, "You got this," and I'll never drop the ball, which he usually doesn't. That's one thing I've realized about him. He's never when he was in New England and when he was with the Raiders. But I'm gonna go 38-35 Jacksonville. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think Josh Allen's gonna have to be Superman.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's all going to fall on Josh. Yeah, you just look at if you're just looking at numbers, you're looking at a top 11 offense versus a top 11 offense, a top 11 defense versus a top 11 defense. They're both in the top 10 in takeaways, both in top 10 in special teams. This is my favorite matchup of the weekend for sure.
Yeah,
And
I'm mad we got the 12 o'clock game, considering like how big of a
I think
matchup
this should have
is gonna be.
been. I think the Steelers and Steelers, Texans, Jags, Bills should have been swapped. Honestly, no offense, Chris.
Sounds
I just
good. Sounds good. Look here. We're always playing that stupid Saturday 3 o'clock game.
Y'all
I
did,
am
yeah.
happy
I'm
that
surprised.
that's not it. And
That's
so
true.
I will take this first ever Monday Night Football playoff game.
Yeah,
no.
for sure. Hey, extend your season a little bit at least.
And we've been pretty good in prime time recently. So
You have. I think it's going to be a one possession game for sure, and I think it might be like Jeff and Chris said, even a 3-point walk off field goal.
Mhm.
And is Cam Little that difference maker?
Yeah,
Like,
we talked about that on our show.
All you got to do is get a touchback, and he can kick it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, literally, I said you get a touchback,
One first down.
You go one first down, and you're in field goal range, basically.
Yeah,
like
insane.
you to win the game, you trust Cam Little to make a 75-yard field goal, or at least
that's
attempt
the thing now. Like you
it
really
amazes me that he wasn't all pro.
He had a little
Yeah.
bad stretch, I think. And it
He,
was like,
he missed 4 field goals earlier in the season. 2 of them under 50, like between 40 and 49, and then 2 between 50 and 59.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
I thought
sense.
maybe he had done enough to get it, but
he got votes, but he did because of those couple missed field goals. They didn't give it to him.
yeah, understandable. It's a year award.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be close and Cam. So really, if you're just talking broadly about facing the Jags, you are doing your best to not give up a touchback now because of how close it puts them in scoring range, especially in that situation. Like typically you see them go for the touchback just because anything can happen on a kick return. You know, all it takes is one missed assignment. But if you're like a tie game right now, we got to make them at least get 2 first downs before they.
You're trying to sky kick it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I'm gonna Cam Little. I like Cam Little better than whoever's kicking in Buffalo nowadays. But I like Josh Allen's experience in the playoffs.
It's one of the youngest kickers versus one of the oldest kickers. I think Cam Little's 22 and their kicker's like 41.
It's his dad.
Is this your Prater?
No, Prater's retired. I'm pretty sure.
One of the Grammaticas up there.
Let's see. Oh no, it is Matt Prater. You're right. Damn. Oh no, they signed Prater because their kicker got hurt before the playoffs. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They
Because
signed him
I
5 days
remember
ago.
seeing him. That's crazy. I have no idea why I know that then.
Badgley signed.
Sometimes things just stick in your head, man.
Oh wait, so no, it was Prater. Sorry, they just signed another kicker to replace him. Matthew Wright.
Matt Wright, there he is.
Oh.
Robert on top of it.
Oh,
Prater was hurt. Okay, makes sense.
I mean, he won us our
Oh, so
he
that's
won us
gonna
our
be a
Chargers
problem.
game a couple of years ago, but Wright is not very good.
Yeah, Caleb Williams just got hurt.
That's probably why.
Yeah, he
that's
like
probably why the
twisted
line
like
changed.
it was no contact either. He just kind of like you could see his like ankle shift weird.
Ugh, that sucks, man.
6-21. So yeah, I think Cam Little's the difference maker there, but I'm gonna lean a little bit into Josh Allen's playoff experience. Go 33-30 Buffalo, but it wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way. But I do think it's gonna come down to like a last second. Maybe Jacksonville's up 30-26 and he has to go get a touchdown to win it. It's gonna go either way. It's gonna be really close, I think. To move on to our Monday night game, the 5-seeded Texans at the 4-seeded Steelers. Texans 3-point favorites. Monday night at 7:15 Central Time. Take it away, Chris.
So number one, that means we're 6-point favorites. They're just giving them those 3 points because they're at home. But I'll let them have that.
You
And
should
it's
not
gonna
be favored by
cold.
6 against anybody because you can't even score 6.
So look here, man. So look here. Number one, I get it. The Colts are depleted, but we did put 30. What was it? 38. Well, okay, 31. I say, was it 32? 32. The offense.
Yeah, because
put
that
up
last
32
touchdown.
points.
We'll take that last touchdown out of there.
Yeah, you know, that's what we do to the AFC South. We like to get those cheap touchdowns at the end, a la Trevor Lawrence. But with that being said, so I am talking. It's going to be cold out there, so I am kind of worried about them in the cold. Not worried about them like watching the Miami Dolphins in the cold because for some reason they can't play in the cold at all.
Awful.
But and if you want to be honest, as long as it's not raining, which that might be an issue, because I do not think CJ plays well in the rain. I mean, he hadn't played well at all this year, but besides the point, I feel like he's playing smarter, so I'm not mad about how bad he's playing. At least he's playing smarter. With that being said, my score prediction for this game is going to be 21-17 Texans. Just because I'm not sure what offense is going to show up. That is my issue. I know the defense is going to do their job. You got we got a few all pros over there. I think the most in the division, if I'm not mistaken. We are all on defense. I know what was it? Will?
All three. You got Will Anderson,
Will, Neal, and Stingley.
Yeah, you had
Stingley
three.
And,
Jags had two. Titans had two. Colts had one.
Yeah, I didn't expect anybody from offense to get in there anyway. Offense has been terrible. It's not just CJ. I felt like an issue at the beginning of the season. You had too many drop passes or fumbles, which is why you got to sit up here and go on a crazy win streak to even make the playoffs.
Amen.
Forget winning the division. I just, the way the Jags were playing, I never expected to win the division unless the Jags just did something crazy against the Tennessee Titans and lost. That was the only way I would have thought.
It's okay.
But,
it's okay, Andrew.
The season's over. I can stop with the shots now, guys.
Well, I know, but I mean, Cam Ward also got hurt. I still don't think y'all would have won, but
No, it would have been closer.
But you had.
They wouldn't have had as many opportunities to score 40.
Who knows? Sometimes he's a turnover machine also. But,
one interception since week 10, by the way.
Yeah, but at the same time, I just think Aaron Rodgers is going to be in trouble. He had no pressure on him in the Baltimore game. I turned that game off because I thought Baltimore was going to blow them out. I turned it back on, and for some reason, the Steelers are about to win. I don't understand. So
he had some good practice getting the ball out quick against Myles Garrett that second to last week of the season.
Mm-hmm.
He was having fun with it.
Yeah,
it's kind of been their offense a lot lately, though.
Just getting the ball out quick.
Quick running back.
That's how it was the whole season.
Yeah.
Because he's old.
DK is coming back. So, does give them another weapon.
Means nothing to me. They shouldn't have beat Baltimore.
DK, don't punch me.
Oh, Isaiah, you got anything with this game?
Oh, I think the Texans match up really well against them. I think that honestly, it us winning or us losing doesn't really do them a favor either way when it comes to the cold. We're both going to be playing in the cold next week, unless something weird happens and the Patriots lose. It's going to be a good game, and I think that they definitely match up better. The Steelers' offense, it's a little bit better. I wouldn't necessarily put them like a big edge over the Texans' offense, but the Texans' defense blows their defense out of the water. They're not the same Steelers' defense they've been. Texans still have the best defense in the NFL, if you ask me. And yeah, I think Old Man Rodgers, he had one guy to really deal with Myles Garrett in that one game. But he's got three guys that can blow him up playing over there. And I mean, one of the best corners, if not the best corner in the league, depending on who you talk to. And just, should be a good game, though. I've got the Texans winning this one. I don't think it's going to be a super high scoring game. I think like 27-24 Texans.
Way higher than what I was thinking.
It's a playoff game. I feel like there's going to be, some points scored.
Hoorah, Double Dog's here. What up, dog? Hoorah, Curtis.
Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah.
Chris, yeah, that's Chris. Curtis had his wedding reception tonight, so he's with the wife. But yeah, Jeff, what you got going on this game?
I don't know, man. This is another game. I do. Now
here's a game.
Now here's a guy. Gotta throw it in there, man. This is another tough game. I do think the Texans have the edge in this one. I like Tomlin. I think this is going to be a slugfest. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and Tomlin knows how to win those really ugly, kind of brawl-it-out games. I don't know. I'm leaning towards experience in this one. It's tough. It is a tough game to call. I mean, Houston has the number one defense. Old man Rodgers, he doesn't have anywhere near the mobility he used to. But it's Tomlin. And it's Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. I don't know. It's a tough game to call. I think it'll be low scoring. I think it's going to be a real defensive fight. 17, 13 Steelers. I'm going against the grain on it. I was saying Texans, but I'm like, man, it's just I don't know. I'm gonna lean towards experience.
I understand that, but Mike Tomlin is notorious for losing in the wild card round.
That's true.
He got his 9 wins. He has nothing to lose.
A very bad offense, great defense for Houston. Very middle of the road to below middle of the road, both for Pittsburgh. Now, T.J. Watt being back for them is going to help. He flashed against the Ravens for sure. So I don't think people realize he didn't. I mean, how many games did he actually play this year? Let me see. Sorry. While I'm looking that up, do y'all think if the Steelers were to say get blown out, does Tomlin leave?
I don't see any reason.
I would want to.
They
don't give him any help.
Dude, I swear, all I'm going to say is if John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin are available head coaches and the Colts stick with Steichen, I'm going to blow a gasket. That's all I got to say about it. If they both become available coaches, I'm going to lose it.
Yes, I'm not sure which games.
Because Mike Tomlin hadn't for real had a quarterback in a long time.
Even the last
not even the last couple of years. When they started out 10-0.
He's the head coach.
The last years, and they were terrible. They were 10-0.
Yeah, I mean, he's the head coach though, and that's partially his fault. You can't convince me that he has nothing to do with drafting or not drafting a quarterback.
You would think so.
They've had opportunities.
19 years, 18 years, or whatever.
I mean, Shadur went to the fucking 5th round. I mean, I get that we don't think he's as good. At least as a lot of us don't think he's as good as what people were saying he was out of college. But if you're
at that point,
it's
better than Mason Rudolph.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, I mean that's my thing, man. It's you had the opportunity, and you've had opportunities in the past to get these guys. Brock Purdy, they passed on him. A lot of teams did.
Everybody passed on him.
Yeah, it's
everybody passed on Purdy.
49ers passed on him.
But as a head coach, though, I mean, if you don't have players in certain skill groups, that's on you at the end of the day. I know they don't have roster control, but you have enough sway as the head coach to say, "Hey, I want this guy."
Yeah, for sure. Keep Steichen. They already did.
I mean, they probably.
Jeff is thrilled.
Yeah, Jeff's a big fan of that.
Elated.
I think it's gonna be a very low-scoring game. I'm just gonna. When you look at the 4 units, the 4 prominent units that go in the field, the best one is the Houston defense, and I see they're gonna do enough to win the game. The worst one might be the Houston offense, but the defense is just head and shoulders above every unit that's out there. So I'm gonna go 16-13 Houston. It's gonna be a very low-scoring game, but Houston does enough to pull it off.
Yeah, I think the weather. If you want to be honest, I think the weather is going to be the reason it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's not because I think both teams can. Although I don't think much of either one of these offenses, I think they can both just surprise you and put up 30 points. I'm still trying to figure out some of these games where 30 points were put up. I don't know where these points came from, and it wasn't all on defense. My bad. Fairbairn kicks 10 field goals a game, so there's that.
I predict Dog gonna get blocked. How about that?
I predict gets my ass up.
Here's what I do lean.
He asked what I thought about the game, man.
I think I think the thing that could hurt this Houston the most is if CJ makes some mistakes, because I'm way more likely to see CJ make a mistake than I am Aaron make a mistake. You know, he don't take a lot of chances this year in the last couple of years of his career. He's more of a check down, quick pass, get it out guy. You don't see those Hail Marys and deep passes like you do from as much. But I just trust him not to make a mistake. I don't know what we're gonna get from CJ. You know, that's what scares me. But I know
it's wild card weekend. So when CJ shows up, you might not see him anytime else in the playoffs. It's wild card weekend.
Coach GM got a video gym at the island.
That's his HR required one good game a year.
Yeah.
Or like one good playoff game.
Yeah, man.
Like all I'm saying, like, okay. So we got Robert talking about the Colts GM, and I'm like, you know, it's hard to deny it. Like Atlanta, that GM brought in a shitload of talent. They finished on a really high, and they still fired their GM. This motherfucker's had 10 years and got one playoff win. I'm not arguing. That
You're probably right.
You're probably right.
If you don't think Jeff thinks the GM should be fired, you haven't listened to this show.
I was a Ballard supporter for about 5 years, and then I'm like, okay, he needs to start showing something. And then, like 2 or 3 years ago, I'm like, and they just keep him. And I'm like, he's got to have some shit on him.
Not to go too far.
It was fun.
Not to go too far to the future, though, Chris. But I wanted to ask you if CJ, because you'll have to pick up his 5th-year option this offseason. Is that something you do?
Of course, they're going to do it.
If you say he has a really bad game,
it sounds okay. I still think he's going to get. I think he's going to get paid. If you want to be honest, I know for sure they're going to pay Will Anderson. That's
of course,
that's obvious. But I think he's going to get paid. So you got to understand, people didn't agree with Trevor getting paid. Look at Trevor right now.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say though, is I think you take. They'd have to talk with TJ about it, of course. Like
that's a good one right there too.
I think you take the 5th-year option, because then the extension goes after the 5th-year option. So you still get another cheap year, but you can give him the bonus while he's on his 5th year. Mm-hmm. And then all of that, because that's what they did with Trevor. They gave him the 5th-year option, and then they signed him after that, because then the bonus he gets right then. So he already gets all of his money, but you still get the extra cheap year against the cap, especially if you have to sign Will Anderson. Potentially
did Balky sign that contract?
That sounds like the best way.
Balky did that contract, yes.
Okay, he might not have done a lot of good things, but the way he built that contract was genius.
Some of the contracts were really good, but a lot of he just refused to sign players during the season.
Yeah.
And then he would draft, he'd be like, oh, we're too soft. We're gonna get these big mean guys. And then he'd draft like 5 guys over 6'5" and be like, okay, we're good now. And then
but it was like somewhere before the season, I was looking at the breakdown of that Trevor contract, like the cap hits and the outs that were in there. And I was like, dude, he built this contract perfect. Okay. Anything else from anybody before we close up shop today?
Oh no. How y'all run shop. We'd be going for I swear, like an hour and a half. Seems like we don't never.
We usually go for an hour, but we only have half the amount of games to talk about. So,
well, that is true.
and Jeff had nothing to say because
I did forget. There was one thing going on.
Okay.
Neither the coach, GM, none of them were committed or had any committal to Anthony Richardson. Like just to keep him on the roster. So it makes me believe he's probably going to be traded for, a muffin or something in the offseason. I think both teams just need, to kind of hit, like both him and the team need to just that clean break and give him a fresh start somewhere else. Like it's just been riddled with bad luck, injuries, and
I did see Carly did a presser. I didn't listen to it, but anything of note come from that? I was just
watched any of the last several. It was a note that was probably written by her, whatever people in the building. It was just a very similar note to the things that Irsay would say.
Absolutely not. Who the fuck?
Oh, the urgency's never been higher, so
There's no battle. What are you talking
I don't
about?
understand.
Cam Ward is the quarterback of the future.
I don't know. He might have a point.
You can always talk about how good the Texans. Okay, how do you do that block thing, Isaiah?
Oh, the timeout, double dog. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but yeah,
I mean,
back.
the Colts swept the Titans, so I'm at least in the.
It was our first year in the history
Oh,
of the AFC South.
man, y'all got swept by all of us. Oh man,
We didn't
Oh,
win
you did
one
get swept by
game
all of us.
for the first time ever. We didn't win one division game. So, yeah, bad season. It's okay, Devil Dog. Yeah, on that note, we'll be back probably, I'm guessing Tuesday, since the Houston plays Monday. We'll be back Tuesday to recap these games, and somebody might be in tears or somebody might be really happy. We'll figure it out. But make sure you go check out.
We lose Curtis would be in tears.
I'll make sure I'm gonna go see him before that. Just make sure he's okay.
I am really.
Oh my
hoping-
God, Caleb Williams is terrible.
Yeah, he
Oh
just
my
threw a horrible pick.
In
Dude,
the
I'm
red zone.
throw that
sorry.
ball,
Like
dude.
I'm just because I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my God, like why
really
don't you even
think-
go kick the field goal?
Fingers are definitely
God.
crossed for the Texans Jags AFC Championship. That would be
No, but
freaking
that's what I
amazing.
want to see too.
All right, dude.
As bad as it sounds,
Win at the
they
end. Come on,
might have
man.
went a little bit into my.
You can
score
still
prediction,
go
too.
watch
I
what we
don't
talked about.
That's
on
why you hit the
channel.
notification bell, man.
Yeah, bells.
know.
You can
I
make
thought that
sure.
said cheese assault. I was really confused for a second.
not?
There.
Oh,
No.
Justin.
Just March. David
March's salute or salt or
Marches.
I did thought he said. I still thought
Cheese.
it did until you said it.
Okay, David Marr cheese alt. I like that better.
I like cheese with salt better.
David
I like the
Marchesson.
cheese. Cheese.
Marchesson.
Oh.
Tell us how to pronounce it in the comments. Quick, end it. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
Marcheo.
make sure you go check out.
Why not?
He got his YouTube
Marcheo.
channel to do that crazy podcast and talk. But also that Real Texas Team podcast is where Chris can be found. Over there with Curtis and Mike. Big and bald is what I call them. And then you can go over to Third and Teal and see Isaiah.
The Oreo situation going on. What did you say?
I said go over to Real Texas Team with Chris. He's over there with Big and Bald.
Big and ball.
Marche,
Hey,
so
big and
yeah,
bald
or
is
whatever.
crazy. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna have to go on Tuesday. Let's go. I'm doing the intro.
Whenever I pop
Curtis.
into the Real Texas Team podcast, I start commenting shit, and then Chris is always laughing because I turn the comments off every time. Just either start frying Mike, especially. But yeah, go see Isaiah Third and Teal with Trevor and Eric. They're holding it down over there, ready for this playoff run. Go check out Jeff at Unstable with Justin Kingmaker Sports. They hold it down. They also do tag team talk if you're a wrestling fan, so go check all that out. And then you can come check me out at Titans Table for Two with my brother Christian, where we follow in the coaching search as much as we can. And in that note, be good people. Fuck the Cowboys, I guess is what Curtis likes to say, right? Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Fuck the Steelers. Fuck the
You're
Bills
doing
for our
great.
guys. Come back. We'll be back next week. Thanks, guys.